Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Shane Chartrand here with another health supplement tip for the day. So today I want to talk about whatever happened to coral calcium. Now, for those of you that don't know what coral calcium is, let me take it back to like 2005 or 2006. Working in a health food store, we used to sell cases of Bob Barefoot Coral Calcium. So if you've never heard of it, it was this brand, and you could get a book with it. And this was like pre-internet, when everybody was on the internet. So you'd get a book, and it would tell you all the history behind coral calcium and everything it contains. And people over in Japan, you know, it talked about the longevity of life and everything, that when you took coral calcium, it would basically help with any ailment out there. And one of the reasons behind this is it naturally contains a lot of trace minerals, and they talked about the benefits of calcium. And what you would do is you'd take like 3 Bob Barefoot Coral Calcium pills. Now, there's a lot of brands, however, that brand really brought coral calcium, like it brought the popularity. Everybody wanted it. I can remember you'd sell so much of it. Everybody was looking for it. And then all of a sudden it just kind of disappeared. So the reason I made this video is working in a health food store. I have a newer employee, and she's about like 22, 23. She's really new, and she was looking online. She's like, I want to take coral calcium, and I'm going to tell you guys kind of what I told her. I said, whatever you do, don't waste your time with coral calcium. I'm not saying it's a bad supplement. It's probably, there's a lot more supplements you can take that will give you more benefits. And so here's what it is. Coral calcium, horrible absorbing calcium itself. So if you're looking, for bone health and any calcium benefits, why would you ever go with a horrible absorbing one? And that's the problem with coral calcium, is the calcium itself is not very well absorbed. Now, it does contain a lot of trace minerals, and the trace minerals are going to give you a lot of health benefits. However, when you take a bottle and you look at the side of the label, it doesn't even tell you how much trace minerals is in it. It probably contains it naturally, but you're not really getting, I'll call it a therapeutic dose of trace minerals. It's just kind of in there. And then you're spending all this extra money when it's actually cheaper to get some trace minerals. So I'm going to say that, don't go out and buy coral calcium. If you're thinking about it and you want to add an extra supplement, I'm not saying it's totally useless, but it's probably not as good as you think. Which brings me back to why it disappeared. So it kind of disappeared because they made all these health claims, and we see this often. Here in North America, they start to talk about a supplement that just appears out of nowhere, and it's usually from another country, another continent. And they start to talk about all these health benefits, and everybody from our continent wants it, from another part of the world, because we're fed all this information like, oh my God, like people are living longer, they're, all these diseases. Now, I'm going to say that people over where coral calcium, I think it was in Okinawa, Japan possibly, that they had all this research. It's not from taking coral calcium, it's probably from overall lifestyle. And maybe, I've never really talked to somebody that's come from Japan saying, oh yeah, we take coral calcium all the time. So we're kind of fed this information that we tend to believe. And that's something with a lot of fad supplements that hit the market. They just come out of nowhere, and they tell you in a certain part of the world people use this specific product, and that's why they're so healthy. I don't fall for that. Never ever fall for that. It's usually a lifestyle thing. So I think that's one of the main reasons why Bob Barefoot Coral Calcium just kind of totally disappeared. Now, I did a Google search, and I think you can still order it, but it's one of those things, it's not in the market like it once was. It's not there, because if you're using 3 coral calcium pills every day to just get healthy over everything, you can do it with a lot of other supplements out there on the market. So that's been my health supplement tip for the day. I'm saying don't fall for fad supplements. If it hasn't been in the industry for a very long time, and you go to a health food store and nobody's talking about it, and it hasn't been there for a while, I wouldn't fall for those, okay? So if you do want something that's very beneficial, get trace minerals, and then get yourself a really highly absorbed calcium if you need the benefits of calcium. If you have any questions, leave me a comment below. If you use Coral Calcium or you love Coral Calcium, also leave me a comment below. Give a thumbs up to this video, share it on social media, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm Shane Charcha saying stay healthy, stay motivated. Talk to you later.